Have you spent hours on a video only to realize your thumbnail is just male? So it's turned out a lot of creators struggling with making thumbnail actually grabbing attention, but it doesn't have to be that way. So as a content creator, I know how it's frustrating it can be to pour out your heart and soul into a video only to have it to get lost in the sea of online content. And it all starts with thumbnail. Okay, so it's the first thing people see and it can make or break their decisions to click on a video. So I've been there too. So struggling to come up with thumbnail that do justice to my content. And in this video, I'm going to show you practical way. I'll show you how I design this thumbnail and how you can design it with just your smartphone. So let's dive into the process and learn how we can start doing it today by yourself, right? We only need 2 steps to design this thumbnail, right? So what you need to do right now is that for a beginner that don't know how to remove picture, that's the first step right here. Just come to Remove.bg and upload your picture, then remove it and download it to your smartphone. What you need to do is to click on the upload image and it takes you to your gallery where you can upload your image that you can use to it, right? So let me just do this for a beginner that don't know how to remove background for free. This is totally free right now. I just upload one image right here which I want to remove the background, and you see this is loading right now. So let's wait for this to load and download it into my phone right now. Once you have removed the background of your video, the next thing we need to do right here is go and download Pixellab on your smartphone. The picture that you are seeing right on my screen right now, let the picture look the same when you want to download the app, right? So once you have downloaded this app, how can you get started? We need to design this within 1 to 2 minutes and get out of this, right? So if you want to design a good thumbnail, this is how you go about it. You see my design right now is in the rotate, right? So what you need to do is to click on the 3 dot icon right here. Let me see something right here. You see what you are seeing. See all these lists. You use image from gallery, use image from camera, and all those stuff, right? So what I need to do first is that I change the image size, right? So I just click on the image size right now. So I'll just change it. Click on the custom. Also click on this custom, just change it to the YouTube thumbnail, right? So I just click on the OK. Right now, it has give me the thumbnail design right now. So what I need to do is that let me first of all delete this text right here. Just delete it, right? So just come right to the down here, and you see all these stuffs right now. So what we need right now is color, right? We need to change the color of this background right now. So I just click on the color and you see there's color gradient right here which you can use right now. So you can add more to it if you don't like all this one right now. So you can add to it and change it. You see they have give you one color right here which you can add to it, or you create another one for yourself. I think I like this background, so let's go with this background. You can change it also. Just click on the plus icon and change the background right here. So as this is now, what we need to do is let's just input our image that I want to use for this training right now. So what you need to do is to click on the plus icon at the top right here. You see all those one, the list on the top. Click on the plus icon, then you click on from gallery right now. So what I need to do is to import the image I want to use for this design, right? So what I do is that I have removed the background of the image that I wanted to use for this design right now. So what I need to do right now is to click on the image to upload it on my thumbnail right now. So I think this one we do. So what I need to do is to just change the size of the image, right? So let it look okay and click on the mark right now. So what I need to do is to resize it. So I'll just resize it to the way that it will look normal right now. You see this right now. Make it perfect for the screen, right? So you see I put it in the middle, right? So what next I need to do is the text that I wanted to use for this, right? So let me choose the text that I want to use right now. So let's click on the text, right? So I input the text I need for this, right? So I'll just input change this to get more views. So I'll just click on the done, right? So let me change this to the capital letter, right? So I'll see this is the text that I want to use. So you need to work on the text right now. So I just click on the A that you see on the top right here. So as you see, you just come down, right? Come down. So you see on the front, I'll click on the front right now. So as I click on this front, let's wait for it to load. So you need to come down, come to the down. I normally use this got to the last right here. So I click on the OK, then click on the B type, or then change the bold and change the stroke right here. So we click on the mark right now. So what you need to do now is to change the size of this text, right, to make it bigger. Thumbnail size must be bigger, right? So let me just put it right here. I think this is perfect right now, but let me cut this text. So it's too big. Let me cut it like this. So let me align it very well so that it can be in the middle right now. So in turn of this, I've aligned it right. So it's based in the middle right now. So what you need to do is to make the font come to the, so you turn the inline space right so that it's move closer to each other right now. So as you see, right, so you just need to make it bigger, like so. Let's change the size to make it bigger, right? I think this is bigger right now. So let's come back, change the inline space of this text right now. So I think this is okay right now. So what I need to do right now is come to the stroke, right? So I click on stroke and enable the stroke, and you can now change this. You cannot add more stroke to this, right? So I think I'll add more stroke to this. Right? So this is done right now. So what I need to do is that I come to the top right here. You see this square angle right here. So I just click on it, then I change it to each other and see that the text have moved to the back of this thumbnail right now. So I just click on it. See this. So let's just choose ourselves, like, does this make sense to us like this? Like, if you are saying this, does this make sense? Like, people will click on this thumbnail right now. So what I need to do is to find some things that will make it look hearty, and so what I need to do right now is that I come to the plus icon and add some image to it so that it makes it look perfect right now. So what I need to do right now is that I'll come here and click on something like this right now. So I just click on the next, and what I need to do is to make it smaller, right? So make it smaller. I add this to this, right? So I just need to come back here and come to the stroke, right? So I enable the stroke right now. So I can change the color of the stroke, right? I change the color right now. So if I click on it, see this stroke is in blue light icon right now, and you see the image of myself, right? So what I need to do is to come to the stroke again. I want to add a stroke to my image right now, and you see something like this, right? My image right now, something like this, right? So I just need to come to this, right? So what I need to do is that I can still add another image to you to make it look perfect right now. So what I need to do is to come back here. I'm sorry, this is not the one that I want to use right now. So I just need to delete this one and add another one, right? So what I need to do is to click on this one, then I resize it to the size of the one that I want right now. So what I need to do right now is this, and just resize it and paste it here. What I need to do is to make it look smaller, right? So make it look smaller. So what I need to do is to come back to the stroke right here and make this, enable the stroke, make it yellows to, then you increase it to make it look like the one that we have other way. So I don't need to change this and add this one to this side, like add this one to this side, add this one to this side to, so see this like this. So what I need to do right now is that I need to add some things to it to make it look perfect for people when they see it so that they click on it. So what I need to do is that I come back to the here and I click on the text right now. So for the text, what I need to do is that I'll carry the text like this. Let's edit it. So just add something like, let's add something like before, right? So make it like this. So I just carry it, come here, and I change the color of this right now. So what I need to do is to change the color of it. Let's just come down and see color right here. So I just need to change the color to red right now. So I just change the color to red, right? So once you've done this, make it look bigger, All right, so make it look bigger. So the font, let's change the font. Let's change the font first. So wait for it to load. So right now, I just change the font to this same one that I normally use right now. So let's us make it bold and use this stroke like this. Right. So what I need to do right here is that I come to the stroke right now and enable the stroke. Right, as you see, I've enabled the stroke and you see that this is working right now. So I can make the stroke look bigger, right? So what I need to do is to enlarge it so that people will see it here like before and after right now. So what I need to do right now is that I save this one and I edit another one. I edit another one. I carry it come here and we see after, right? So after, so done right now. So what I need to do is click on this and I change the colors to let's carry it come into this space. And what we need to do is to change the color first. Let's change the color to green. We need green for this one because this is after right here. So we need green for this one. So I just put it at green. And what we need right now is that you come here to change the fonts again, change the fonts to this type again, right? So make it bold, make it stroke, right? So done like this, and then change the stroke right here, and you increase the stroke, right? So let's increase the stroke right now. So then you enlarge it, let's enlarge it. You see something like after right here. So what do I need to do right now is that we need something like shape for these things, right? Let's see if we can add shapes to it. So I just click on the shape right now. And this is not the type of shape that we want. This is round box. So I just need to click on that. And what you need is that we have something like this here, which we can design for ourselves right now. So see the all the thing that we need to do right here. So I just need to increase the stroke of this arrow right now. So let's reduce it. So I will reduce the arrow right here right now. So what I need to do is that I change the stroke color. Let's change the stroke color to red right now. So I think this stroke is way bigger, right? So let's change the stroke and arrow it like this. And then we can come down and change the color of the stroke. See all the blur, some things right here. We want it to be blur. So once you have done this, this may not look well like this because this is just a training. You can keep practicing with this and you get more things around it, right? So you can just try it. And once you have done with this, what you need to do is that you come up here and click on the export image. Once you have clicked on the export image, then save it to your gallery, right? So there's a two way to save it. Let me just show you guys so that you don't do mistakes, right? So you can come here, you see it says JPG right here, which you can change it to PNG and save it to your smartphone, right? So is it that way the one that you want to change it to? So if you find this video helpful, kindly smash the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss any other videos like this again.